So the first thing you will do is take your larger flat brush and just don't use any color yet, just dip it in the water and then just like brush some water, not all over your paper, just in some different areas. Just kind of put some water on your paper in a few spots.
Uh, Horizontal?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right now it's just going to be abstract, so like don't overthink it. When you're creating art, sometimes it's like a dance and a balance between planning and being spontaneous. So the first part we're going to do to like remove any fear of starting is just be spontaneous. So in just random organic sense, just kind of put a little bit of water here and there on your paper. Okay, and then once you've done that, you're going to get your round brush and then you're just going to choose some colors. It doesn't matter, any colors of your liking, and you'll eventually mix colors so it won't matter too much. Yeah, always dip your paintbrush in water and then swirl it around in the paint. Load your brush full of paint. And then the first thing you're going to do,
Any color?
any colors, yeah. The first thing you're going to do is just kind of go like that and just flick some color over your paper. What do you notice happens where the paper's wet versus dry?
So, so whack it like this?
So yeah, you just take that and then you just kind of tap the end of your brush to like just kind of flick some color on there.
Like on the corners when it's wet?
Just all over, anywhere you want.
Okay.
And you should have like, it could be wet in different spots, not just the corners.
So it shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah, you just kind of flick some color on there. Oopsie.
I think there's colors on my face. Oh god.
You try adding like more water and then flick more paint on it after like putting some like watered down paint on. Okay, next add some more water areas. And then load your brush and just kind of paint and dab in some color. Mix it with some other colors. And you can see how it's like kind of moving around and blooming. We're doing all right. If it's not working, put more water on your paper. Like, don't be afraid to use a lot of water and a lot of paint. And then what you want to do next is like drag your paintbrush just through the puddles and through the different colors. And doing something like this, it makes you kind of loosen up when you're painting. And if you want to stand, I like to stand when I'm painting because I can see it better. And when you're trying to paint loose like this, it's good to stand up and you kind of use your whole body to paint. You don't have to.
So use a small paintbrush and spread the water everywhere?
Well, not everywhere, just more water throughout your paper
Okay.
to allow the paint to move around. If your paint's not moving around, then you should add more water.
Okay.
You try mixing colors on your paper. If it's on your table, don't worry, we'll clean it up after. You don't have to worry about making a mess right now. Okay, and then for another step, what you're gonna do, add a few more puddles and put some color. And then along the top. And then you're going to take your paper, and this only works if your paper is really wet and you have puddles, and you're going to put it, hold it horizontally, and you can kind of tap it on your table. And it'll create drips like that. And then you want to do that a few times and hold your paper in different directions so you get drips in different directions. You can also make puddles of color.
Can we mix colors?
Oh yeah, of course, mix colors. There's this area to the side. If you want to mix colors on your paper, you can do that, like combine them on your paper, or you can make new colors on here. Just clean this off when you're done. Just make sure to clean your brush, like before. If you're using one color and you want to dip in another, just make sure you clean your brush. Pretty straightforward, but some people don't do that. You can also do that and then like blow on it and it'll kind of create these kind of splatter effects as well. That's cool. Looks like amoebas or something. It makes you lightheaded. Okay, I'm going to hold it and drip it a different way so that I have drips going in different directions. If the drips don't work, you can just add, while it's vertical, you can add more water and like paint to it and kind of tap it to help it along. then this gives you good practice to respond to it, because then you know, lay it down, see what you have, see if there's an area that jumps out at you that you want to work on more and add more to.
Should I do dry this? Okay.
And so you'll notice like how the drips look different over dry paper versus wet paper.
God, I'm far behind.
You're not bad. Don't get frustrated. Sorry.
Mine looks terrible.